Alright, welcome to part 13. Just as I entered the school building, I noticed a figure walking from across the hallway. Oh, Takumi, good morning. Are you headed to the caf? It was Nozomi. It felt like a while since I saw her. Yeah, you too? You haven't been to breakfast the last few days. Oh no, I'm not here for that. Last night, Moko broke out in a fever. She was groaning in her sleep and I got worried. I thought she could get some nutrients, so I made a smoothie in the cafeteria. She's still unconscious, but she can manage gelatin or liquid food. Still unconscious? That's not good. But shouldn't you worry about yourself? You've been with her 24/7. I'm fine. I'm just sorry I left you in charge of everything else, but I'm sure that very soon Moko will be better. Please wait a little longer. Sure, I can do that. Anyways, I gotta go. Moko's waiting. Nozomi hurried to the rooftop. That fever's worrisome. Maybe I should tell the others. As soon as I got to the cafeteria, I told everyone what I heard. If she has a fever, surely that means she's gotten worse. What could be causing it? The invaders did something to her. That's the only thing that makes sense. The rate she's going, maybe she ain't ever with her.
Yeah.
It may be wise to seriously consider that. Killing Miss Mujiro and reviving her, that should restore her health, shouldn't it? And it would be a lot quicker. But even if we can bring her back, killing a friend would be a little horrendous. No way, invaders are one thing, but I can't be killing people. I too must refuse. Why don't we ask Mr. Omokage? For the love of murder, I wish he'd stop talking about me like I'm some kind of demon. I'm just like the rest of you guys. I only kill out of love. That's not like us at all, though. But you're an assassin. What if you treat it as a professional request? If it's a job, I'll accept, but it's gonna cost you. Ask Karara. She's got plenty of money. Stop talking nonsense, you nasty peasant. I wouldn't waste my money on that. If I want to kill someone, I do it myself. That's villainous. But I'm opposed to killing Moko. Nozomi would not allow it. We're not even certain that she won't wake up yet. Shouldn't we wait? Yeah, maybe the Revivomatic has made us too numb to this kind of stuff. Killing a friend is insane. There's no reason for us to do that. What's the problem? This is only a fictional world anyway. Anyway, for now, let's just wait and believe that Moko will wake up. That's why Nozomi is by her side caring for her after all. Just then, Shoma stood up with a sudden cry. Oh no, it's already time to feed the prisoner. I'm sorry, this rotten maggot will be taking his leave. After he spouted that hurried explanation, Shoma rushed out to the cafeteria. Seems like he's taking good care of her. You think he's gonna teach her to do tricks? I told you guys, she's not a pet. And so, after finishing breakfast, we returned to our rooms for the morning. It looks like Shoma is really passionate about taking care of the captive commander. Will we be able to communicate with her someday? Maybe then we can understand the invaders better. If the Earth really created them in order to advance world death, then why do they look like us? And why do they have similar powers? I need to do something. Moving around might distract me.
You never know when the
After ending my day, I decided to sleep.
It's asleep.
Finally. You sure find a lot of lost animals, even though you get lost too.
That was only when I was little. Maybe it's because I used to get lost a lot that I know how lonely the lost can feel.
So, what do we do with it now?
I'll take care of it at home while I look for someone to take it in.
Then I'll give you a hand. I'm sure I can find someone to adopt it.
Taki, you're a nice guy. Sorry for getting you caught up in my selfish mess.
It's not the first time, and it won't be the last. You don't have to get weird about it now.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, are you okay? You didn't get yourself sick after constantly nursing this little guy, did you? I know you're worried about it, but what happens if you get sick too?
But I feel so sorry for him. It must be really hard to be alone all the time.
Still, you should rest.
You want to play again? You have so much energy.
He's looking so much better now.
Right? And thanks to you, Taki, we found him an owner.
Aren't you glad you left it to me and took a rest? You get carried away too quickly.
I know. Thank you so much, Taki. You're always helping me. But if you're ever in trouble, I'll be sure to help you out too, no matter the cost.
Excuse me? No matter the cost? You're getting carried away again.
No, I'm not. I'm being serious. I mean it, you know?
Up and Atom Troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 59th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your lives to protect...
That's right. That's how Karuda was. As long as I'd known her, she was the type who could never ignore a troubled friend or animal. She didn't think about herself. She only worried about others. But that was Karuda, not Nozomi. Anyways, guess I should go to the cafeteria. As soon as I stepped into the cafeteria, I heard an unexpected person's voice in my ears. And then she smiled. She responded to what I said. For real? That's awesome. What happened? What are you talking about? Don't ask. Talk to me. You're just in time. Listen to this. So you're going to start over from the beginning? How many times are you going to do this? Telling the same story over and over. Whatever, man. Just let him talk until he's happy. Last night I went to bring the prisoner food, but then we talked for a little bit. I told her all kinds of stories, but yesterday I told her about my dog. Leo's my only friend. But when we were playing fetch, he'd never taste the ball and would run off instead. He'd suddenly dive into the river when we were out on walks and swim to the other side. All he ever did was run away. Is that normal? I was gesturing and talking enthusiastically about all this when she smiled at me. When I got surprised, she stopped right away. But this means we've communicated. That's amazing, right? Yeah, you're not wrong. That's pretty impressive. If she'll smile for a lowlife like me, she'll be in stitches around you guys. That's creepy. Shoma's made us listen to this story dozens of times already. But if she smiled, that means invaders must have emotions. They look nearly identical to humans as well, and are capable of using Hino-Anuma. So what makes them different from us? Enough nonsense. The invaders are evil, and we are righteous. We are polar opposites. That's right. Don't lump nobility with me in with those lowlifes. Don't worry, Kako. Those people just have nasty mouths. What? Putting aside the other invaders, this commander is clearly not some monster. Humans are the only species capable of smiling. That means that the invaders might be a different race. It's not like that shit matters. They're still trying to kill off humanity. We gotta kill them first. That's that. Evil must be slain with my holy Jumanji sword. We're not gonna think our way to an answer. It's a waste to worry about the true nature of the invaders. That's right, there's no point in taking a killing game too seriously. You'll just get bored before you get to the final twist. That's what all you think, but what about you, Mr. Ginzaki? You're the one that took charge of it. It's not unusual to rescue animals and have them be withdrawn. You have to respect their pace and wait until they've adjusted. We're talking about a prisoner of war, not a rescue animal. What do you think, Takumi? Well, I'm curious, but I also think it's true. We're not going to think our way to the answer. We need to put all of our efforts into surviving. So it's not something to worry about. If we learn any new facts, we can always talk about them as they become relevant. Anyhow, let's focus on our battles. I see. If that's what you want, I'll follow your lead. We won't make it if we're focused too much on this. Not understanding things is the norm here. If I worried about everything, including the similarities between Karuta and Nozomi, I'd never stop. For the time being, we stopped talking about the invaders and went back to our rooms. Naked. I gotta stop overthinking. Our priority is defending the school. That's why we need to be ready for the next battle. We never know when the invaders will attack. I'm hoping I can get my math skill up. Reading again? It's a horror novel. Nope, not yet. And I already read that in a different episode, so I've been kind of going back and forth, trying to see like what the optimal actions are to get stats boosted and all that good stuff.
You truly understand me, Takumi.
There we go. The gifts seem to do a lot more progression than some of the other things. Alright. What else do I need to work on? I need a little list. Where'd I put it? Science, I think, is the next thing I wanted to focus on. Luxury shampoo in the dryer. Yeah, I kind of figured. It's just 3. Let's see, what gifts does he want? Some of the stuff that he wants kind of makes sense. Like, he wants a comb for his hair. He wants a survival knife, I guess, maybe to stab some other people. Shit's funny. God damn it. I just did continue instead of load. Uh, I don't get why games have all these ridiculous 900 freaking menus before you can play the game that you bought. It's like, nobody wants to deal with any of this crap. Like, just stop it already. Stop it. Stop it, you dirty bastards. Doggies, are you being ridiculous? I'm hollering. There's like a Kako cutout somewhere.
Wow! From me? Yes! Thank you!
Bing, bong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the... Well, then.
It feels like the calm before the storm. Nothing too interesting happened on our 59th day at the academy.
Up and at 'em, troop! Honestly.
Day 60. I don't know what happens on day 100, but guess we should be prepared for it or whatever. La la la. Doesn't seem like we have to go to the cafe. It won't let me do anything, so I guess I have to go outside. Talk to me. Good morning. I'm in a rush, so I have to go. Something happened? I thought I'd go exploring. Moko's fever still isn't going down, but I looked it up and it seems the Gift-O-Matic can make some medicine. You're gonna collect ingredients? Well, I can't drag everyone else along. What are you talking about? You don't have to get weird about it. I can't expose you to danger, though. I'll go with you. Even if you try to stop me, you're stuck with my whims now. Alright, thank you. Let's go to the entrance hall. Alright, time to get going. feel a little exhausted from the last time I did from all that voice acting I did yesterday. Let's see, we need a cool herb, supplements, and wafer paper. Let's go find them. They're just all on the same map. Fastest one to get is the one over there, so...
Here we go! That's it! I've got this! Good to go! Here we go! Got it! I've got this! Good to go! This isn't good! I'm not done yet. It's all right. This should do it. That all you got? All right, not there yet. Got it. That all you got? I'm not done yet. Time to use it. It's all right. Yeah!
Mwahaha.
Yes!
Oh, I got these popsicles and they're just so yummo. I feel like when I eat them all. They're like, I don't even know how to describe them. They're just really good.
We did it!
Look what I found.
Yes!
We really need clothing and mechanical items.
Here, I found this.
My turn! Good to go!
Leave it to me.
Here we go. Say when. This should do it. I've got this. Here we go. Take this! All right. Ready when you are. Yeah! Here we go. Here! Say when. Take this! Got it! Here we go. Yeah! Say when. Here! All right. Here we go.
I'm good to go. Gotcha. Locked and loaded. Here goes. I got this. Just a little more, everyone.
I owe you.
Don't overdo it, guys.
My turn. That's it. We did it.
Look what I found.
Go that way.
Yes! Say when. Good to go. Say when. Time to use it. Here we go. Take this! Got it! My turn. Say when. This should do it. Let's do this! Ha! Here we go! There!
I can still fight.
My turn!
I'll never surrender! I've got you! Time for action!
I've got this.
I'm good to go! I'll patch you up!
Thanks.
Time for action! I've got your back!
I owe you.
Locked and loaded! Yeah!
We did it. Yes! We did it. Here we go. Yeah! My turn. Yeah! Oh, I've got this. Ready when you are. Time to use it. I've got this. Yeah! Ready when you are. Ah! Got it. Good to go. Yeah! My turn. There! All right, I've got this. Ha! Let's do this. Take this! Got it. Ready when you are. Here! Let's go. Yeah! Yes!
That should be everything. Now we can make the medicine. Let's head back. The rain's getting wild. What was that? Lightning. That's electrical energy that strikes the ground. It can kill you instantly if it hits you. And we can't use the Revive-O-Matic out here, so... It's really close. We could be in danger. We can avoid a direct strike if we're indoors. Let's take shelter. Right. We dove into a nearby building. We should be okay in here. The outside world is seriously dangerous. It's crazy that such a horrifying phenomena happens here so often. Real death could be affecting it too, but the forces of nature are ferocious. I can't believe people used to live in such a dangerous world. What do we do now? All we can do is stay here until it's over. Is that okay? Invaders could attack the academy. That doesn't mean we can just run into the open. If the lightning kills us, there's no way for us to come back. I think we can trust the others to handle the school and wait out the storm here. You're right. Being in a hurry won't help. We'll stay put and wait. For some time after that, we sat in the ruined building while the storm raged outside. A couple of hours later, there was still no sign of its calming down. The next thing we knew, it was getting dark. We weren't really talking much. It was a little awkward. I wanted to ask Nozomi about Karuta, but this definitely
You're
wasn't the
mad at
time.
me, aren't you?
Huh?
We're in this mess because I decided to be selfish.
Hey, I told you, remember? Coming with you was my selfish decision. Seriously, don't worry about it.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey,
What is it?
when you were in the Tokyo residential complex, how did you spend your time?
Huh?
Oh, you don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
No, it's fine. I'm just not sure how to answer. I lived a normal life, I guess. I diligently went to school. I studied a lot too. I wasn't in any clubs, but I did do strength training regularly.
Strength training? That's surprising.
Really? I make sure to do it even now, before bed and after I wake up. I can't use hemoanima like everybody else, so I have to make sure I don't slow you down.
You don't need to worry about that. You're doing great even without hemoanima.
Thanks. But really, it would be better if I could use it like everyone else. I think about that all the time. Because if I could, maybe then I'd have been chosen as an official member of the Special Defense Unit like the rest of you.
Huh?
Oh, I did it for my mom.
My mom, she's a researcher, and I was one of her experiments. Experiment? It was an experiment to protect humanity. It was our dream for me to fight for humanity's future. Although my mom is dead now, so she's not here to see it. That's all I can tell you for now. But trust me on this, I may be hiding something, but I'm not trying to deceive anybody. I really just want to fight alongside all of you. But if anyone finds out, I probably won't be able to stay anymore. So I have to keep it a secret, at least until day 100 when the fighting ends. You're not convinced, are you? No, I get it. I'll pretend I never heard anything. Huh? I'll trust you, but in exchange, when we make it to day 100, I want you to tell me everything, okay? Okay, I will. Promise. But there is one last thing I need to ask. You said your mom was a researcher. What about your dad? He died a long time ago when I was little, in a car accident. I'm sorry. It's fine, I was just a kid. I don't really remember him. Her dad died in an accident when she was little, just like Karuta. And her mom was a researcher, too. But Karuta's mom is still alive, and she did an experiment on her daughter. Karuta never mentioned anything like that anyway, just her mom was always busy and wasn't home much. These weird similarities and differences, what does it all mean? As in Nozomi's mother's experiments, are they related somehow? It looks like the rain has almost stopped, and the lightning has died down too. Oh yeah. Maybe we can go soon. It's already pretty late. I'm anxious about walking in the dark, but I'm worried about Moko and the others. I think we should head out. If we go now, we should make it by morning. Sure, let's head back. Right. The rain was still drizzling as we made our way back towards Last Defense Academy. The journey went on for several hours. Day 62. Well, 61 rather. Sometime after dawn, we finally made it back to the school. We changed into our normal clothes as soon as we were back inside. Nozomi finished removing her artificial class armor, and we both let out a big sigh. Ugh, I'm exhausted. Yeah, that was a real tiring walk. Takumi, thanks for everything. About our conversation. What conversation? Right, thank you. Well, I'll go make Moko's medicine. I'm gonna rest up. You should take a break. Takumi, Nozomi, where have you been? Ido, sorry, we went outside to find materials. But we couldn't get back because of the lightning. We had to wait it out until the storm was over. I asked Takumi to come with me. I wanted to find some ingredients to make medicine for Moko. On that subject, there's been a surprising development. Surprising how? Don't tell me. Go to the cafeteria. I was just on my way there. In the cafeteria? Come on, let's go. Right.
Nozomi! Oh, welcome back. We finally meet.
Again. An unexpected turn of events really did await us in the cafeteria. The once practically comatose Moko stood before us, acting as if nothing had happened. I heard you two went exploring out all night. I was worried sick. Moko, you're awake. Thanks to a kiss from a handsome prince. I kid. Just because I was asleep and defenseless doesn't mean I'd let some scoundrel steal a kiss. If someone really wants to snatch a kiss from Moko, they better be ready to pin me down for 3 counts. What are you even saying? But how did this happen all of a sudden? I don't rightly know. I guess it was just the right time. She suddenly woke up yesterday afternoon. We were surprised too. You could have knocked me over with a feather. I've been sleeping for days. I must have overdone it with my last Phoenix Splash. Moko, are you fine now? Are you really okay? You know it. I'm legit, bestie, and my skin looks bodacious thanks to my makeup and beauty sleep. What decade are you even from? More importantly, Nozomi, you stuck by my side and took care of me, right?
Thanks for that. Love you.
Moko. Moko. Thank goodness. I'm so glad.
Hey, why the tears? You're giving me the sniffles too. Ew, I'm getting all snotty.
I was so worried. I was starting to think you'd never wake up.
Hey, there's no way that would happen. Who do you think I am? I'm Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction! Remember? No matter how many times I go down, I rise from the ashes like a phoenix! But it's all thanks to you, Nozomi. Aw, I appreciate you so much, bestie.
Was someone cutting onions in here? You got shit in my eyes, man. It's seriously a relief that you were able to wake up. You're Takumi, right? You went looking for materials? Right. I appreciate the thought, but you shouldn't get too reckless. Moko Majiro. If you don't take proper care of yourself, I'll break your knee with a dragon screw as punishment. That's not the kind of threat she should try to pass off as cute. Anyway, are you okay, Nozomi? Takumi didn't flash you or anything, did he? I would never do that. You really helped me out. It would have been dangerous for me to go alone. Why didn't you call on me, Lady Nozomi? Is it because I smell bad? Sorry, Kyoshka. I just found the idea of asking for help a little unsavory. Lady Nozomi, you jest. You don't know what I taste like. Enough. Silence from the idiot, please. Seeing as the two of you returned safely and Moko woke up without incident, we have ourselves a happy ending. I'm truly relieved. Moko, we heard that you're really strong. And that you're a high school pro wrestler? Ain't that something? If she's that strong, I can relax and go back to being a shut-in. But you just made your mind up to fight. Anyways, it's encouraging that we can fight the invaders together. Glad to have you, Moko. Moko? What is it? Yeah, you can count on me. Last Defense Academy, and smell what Moko is cooking. You can cook? I don't think she means it literally. It's more of a wrestling thing. God, this place is filling up with meatheads and jocks. This isn't a fighting game. Anyway, Nozomi, Takumi, aren't you tired after your long night? I'm as fine as wine now, so you should rest up. I'll take you up on that. I'm beat. There was a lot I wanted to ask her about, but I could always do that tomorrow. I want to talk with you more, Moko. Be good and get some rest. You can't grow into a fine woman without beauty sleep. You're right, of course. There you go. Take a spoonful of honey before bed for a sound night's sleep. It's good for your skin, too. Tips from one fine woman to another. Ugh, I want to riff on her so bad, but I'm scared that she'll whoop my ass. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and rest. I followed Moko's advice and decided to take it easy for the rest of the day. Still, what a shock. I never thought Moko would wake up so suddenly. In the end, there was no point in going out, but that's a pretty petty gripe at this point. Guess I'll go to sleep. I laid down exhausted.
Up and Adam troops, get ready. Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to give your lot.
Alright, it's day 62. That's the most sleep I've gotten in a while. I feel totally revitalized. Time to go to the cafeteria. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone was already there. The others had surrounded Moko and were listening to her intently. So then all the faces rush out to congratulate me, and I'm like, what are you doing here? I thought you died. And bam, smash, cut to credits, we all go home. The cafeteria erupted into laughter. They all came back to life at the end like nothing ever happened? What kind of referee would let a match continue until someone died? Even for Kafabe, that's stretching things. One shook off being blinded by black mist, another survived being pushed off a building. Verily, these skills sound worthy of study. Morning, what's everybody talking about? Hey there, hun. I was just talking about the time I won the Super Slam Down Supreme number 8. Okay. Moko's already fit right in, and she really knows how to liven up the mood. If we'd had someone like this from the start, we might have had a more cohesive team. Mama Moko's a real ray of sunshine, huh? But the brighter the mood, the darker the shadow it casts. Oh, that's right. Since Moko's okay, I wanted to ask her a few questions. I wanted to see if she could tell us about what happened when she was captured. Moko, I wanted to ask you some stuff, so long as it's nothing about my measurements or my feet. I wanted to ask about when you got captured. Oh, that's right. We haven't talked about it. Everyone was so worried when you and Nozomi went missing, we forgot about it. Moko, please tell us about it. Tell us everything. Moko? Well, boys are so rude. If you're mean, I'll pop your head like a grape. You can do that? Well, what happened when they took you away? Sorry, guys, I don't remember a thing. After I got captured, it all turned fuzzy. You don't remember? You were held in an enemy facility, right? Don't you remember how you escaped? I haven't the foggiest. I didn't even know where I was. Suddenly, I woke up in the middle of a ruin, and I wandered aimlessly around the streets. By sheer dumb luck, I ended up here. So what about the undying flames? How'd you get past them? The invaders opened a hole in the wall, right? And you went through? Bingo! But what happened to the invaders after that? Oh yeah. You beat them all on your own? You're the real deal. Oh stop, I'm just a frail, sweet girl. But when shit gets tough, you gotta get tough back. Stop making me say unladylike stuff! Why is you so nasty? No one made you say that. So then why were you asleep for so long? I guess I was tired. Is exhaustion enough to make you sleep for a week? Well, if she doesn't remember, maybe they did something to her. There's no way the enemy would capture her and then just leave her be. Isn't there? We haven't done anything to our prisoner. Not yet, anyway. Personally, in order to understand the invaders' biology and how their brains and bodies work, I think we should vivisect her. Stop that! Prisoners are living beings too, man! We should all cherish and nurture her together! Did you say nurture? Who's this prisoner you keep talking about? Oh right, we didn't tell you. We imprisoned the commander who surrendered. As your keeper, I'm responsible for her. I even take her waste away. Really? That's impressive, but nasty as well. She seems to have finally adapted. She eats her food without leaving even a scrap. But she won't take a single bite of any meat. Maybe the invaders are vegetarians. I see. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Moko, you don't know anything about the invaders, do you? Sorry. That's disappointing. I thought we might figure out their weak points or strategies. Super Jumbo, sorry. We have no need for intel. All we have to do is slay the evil ones. Even without intel, our forces have gotten stronger. Moko seems strong too, so that's super reassuring. Moko, it's been a while. You want to do a sparring lesson? Now we're talking. Show us what kind of damage you can do. Sorry, guys. I'm still not in perfect shape. My body won't move how I want it to. Must have lost some muscle after sleeping for so long. I'm not an ultra cute angel idol pro wrestler anymore. Just an ultra cute angel idol. I want to say something so bad. How could I make people buy tickets for an exhibition match if I showed up in a sorry state like this? You were gonna sell tickets? I'll get myself together right quick, so just wait a little longer, okay? When I'm back to normal, I won't go easy on you. I'll rip your spine through your mouth. That's not a wrestling move. I see. She's not back to normal yet. I can't say I'm surprised. What is it? Oh, it's nothing. Forget it. Okay, if you're sure. After that, we finished breakfast while listening to Moko's monologues, then went back to our room. Naked. So, in the end, we didn't get any new information, but it's clear what we have to do. We just have to make it through the 100th day. 38 more. Free time. Oh, yeah. Alright, what was I working on? We got math and linguistics. I think science was next, yeah. Investigation or technology? Probably investigation. Is that cocoon of blood some kind of defense mechanism that helps us fight? He wonders after reading the book.
You never will then.
Another day's gone. We just have to keep going a little longer. Feeling determined, I drifted to sleep.
Up and at 'em! Get ready, prepared, be ready to give you.
Alright, time to head for the cafeteria. As expected, everyone was gathered. Everyone had surrounded Moko and was listening to her speak. I completely lost control. I knew it was against the rules to do this, but I protected my partner from a brutal moonsault, and then I yelled, even villains are capable of friendship. With Moko's poignant words, the cafeteria broke down into sobs. They might have been such despicable bastards, but they fought their way through so much hardship together. Even if helping out is against the rules, there's no way you can abandon a friend. In the end, the greatest villain of all was one of the DDTs they took along the way. What are you guys talking about? Just telling everyone about the time I was in the Supermania Tag Team Tournament. I could cry just thinking about it. I see, you've had quite an exciting life. By any measure, Moko's quickly become the center of our circle of friends. I don't know if it's because she's a pro wrestler, but she has a natural magnetic charm. Everyone's having such fun. Don't you ever think about who you're hurting with all that happiness? Hey, tell us about the time you were in the Ultra Olympics. You stopped a bullet train to save a puppy, right? I want to hear about the ranked free-for-all. The part when your long-lost brother got erased from history was so heartbreaking. Stop trying to monopolize me. A real woman belongs to no one. I'm dying over here. Just as it was yesterday, the mood was lively, but for some reason, there was one person who stood by herself, watching from afar. What's with Nozomi? She seems worried. But what's to worry about? Her friend's back on her feet and doing so well. With Moko keeping the mood nice and comfortable, we finished breakfast and then went back to our rooms. It feels so relaxed thanks to Moko, but we never know when the invaders will attack. We have to keep our guard up. Let's see. And basically, the TRC is some kind of biodome, I guess. Anyways, we got our science situation taken care of. Let's just keep feeling the library.
At ease, soldier. You never know when the invaders might attack. Well then.
Another day ended peacefully with no attacks. The more days that pass without any incident increases my apprehension, almost like something bad is happening without us noticing. Maybe I'm overthinking. Being a pessimist isn't going to help. Despite a strange sense of unease, I fell asleep, and so ended our 63rd day.
Get ready. Prepare to spend a. Be ready to give.
Day 64. Let's get to the cap. As soon as I stepped in the cafeteria, I could hear an excited voice. And then, while I was readying her meal, I said what I always say, "You're looking beautiful as always this morning." But then, she clearly said, "Beautiful," like she was repeating it back to me. Shoma, are you talking about? Yeah, the prisoner. She spoke. She imitated me. I was so moved. Thank goodness. I always said the same thing every morning. You call her beautiful every day? It's best to use positive words as much as possible so they grow up healthy. She's a prisoner, not a puppy. But it is surprising the invader would be able to speak our language. If they can pronounce the same sounds, it means their skull shape and throat organs are similar. How dare you suggest those things are like us at all? I've had enough. Shut your plebeian cakehole right this minute. Whether they're similar to us or not, in the end they exist only to be slain. Besides, even if this one did talk, it was only one word. You can hardly call that a conversation. At this rate, how long is it going to take to get intel out of her? 100 days will have passed long before then. If you want information quickly, you better just take her apart. No, absolutely not. Dissect my worthless trash heap of a body instead. What would be the point of that? Is there any point in keeping her here if we can't get anything? Do you think we should find another use for her? Don't talk about using her. She's not a thing. She's a living being. Shoma. She's finally opening up to me. She's starting to trust humans. Don't do anything cruel to her. I beg you, please be nice. Man, you caught some serious feelings. She's our enemy. Having romantic feelings is a heinous act. So is having feelings for your sword. No, my relationship with her isn't like that. I'm not in love either. The thing about romance, those kinds of feelings aren't meant for a scumbag freak like me, even with an invader. It's different. At a loss for words, Shoma stood up. I'm gonna go clean up our meal. I'll be going now. Just like that, he fled the cafeteria. Dude, that's wild. We might want to take some measures before there's any trouble. Yeah, like what if inside the prisoner's body there's... Stop, that's enough. But we don't have to worry about her if she's in that cage. Aren't things fine like this? Maybe she has her own reasons for letting us take her prisoner. Who gives a crap about a monster's reasons for anything? It's no wonder you'd say that, Nozomi. Let's leave Shoma to it for now. Whatever happens, he's sure to do the right thing. Yeah. The mood's gone to hell. Moko, do you got any other stories to lighten things up? How about you continue that one story where you caught the headless cat of your helmet rider? Moko? Sure, let me finish that one. I was trying to develop a world-class forward when they threw me into a place called Hell in a Cell. Hey, that's not the one, but it sounds like a good story as well. Although there had been a bit of a disagreement, Moko managed to bring back the mood. We finished breakfast and headed to our rooms. It was crazy seeing Shoma get so serious. Who knew he was that invested in the prisoner? Perhaps it's only natural after caring for her, but I think he might be getting a little too involved. I hope this doesn't cause any unnecessary issues. Now then, what should I do? I need to prepare while I can. Let's see if I can upgrade any more of my stuff. Thanks for the sub. Let's see. Need to do something with social sciences, I think. What does the globe stand for? Okay, so maybe we can give Pumpkinhead an item, and that may help us. What the hell is her name? Probably should have checked that before. Oh, Carrara. Let's see. We can give her a wedding dress, I guess. I think we can make that. What else was there though? Toys, crown, gloves, silverware, and curry. Was there flowers on there? No. I really don't want to waste fabric on that though. Thought I saw like silverware on there. Yeah, that's fine.
How did you know something like this would please me? Are you that in love with me?
Dang, still didn't get anything.
Huh?
Someone's here. Who could it be? I opened the door and standing there was... Hi, do you have a minute? Yeah, what's going on? I want to discuss something with you. Can we talk later? Sure. Come to the classroom on the first floor. I'll be waiting. Nozomi said this in a listless voice. Before she took off. Something's off with her. I've been sensing it for a while now. I better go hear her out. You know it. Nozomi was in the classroom on the first floor as promised, standing alone. What is it? Sorry for calling you here all of a sudden. I really didn't want anyone else to hear. It's about Moko. I think something's odd. It's not nice of me to doubt a friend, but I can't stop thinking about it. I think she's hiding something. What could she be hiding? I haven't figured it out. I just have a hunch. That's all it is, so I'm not sure if I should confront her. If she's hiding something, obviously she doesn't want anyone to know. If I try to get it out of her, it might upset her. And I know what it's like. I have my own secret. So that's it. That's why she wanted to ask my opinion. I don't know much about you and Moko, but she's your friend, right? So I say, instead of brooding about it, we should just be honest.
Huh?
I don't think you should press her if she doesn't want to talk, of course. If that happens, you can decide to trust her and not ask about it again. Like you did for me? Hey, it was just... You're right. That's what I should do. I'll try talking to her. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's best for friends to be straight with each other. I can go with you if you want, but it'll probably be easier with just the two of us. I mean, just the two of you, rather. Thanks. I'll be fine. But if it doesn't work out and you're still feeling bad, we can talk about it anytime. Thank you. There it is again. I keep getting this strange feeling. It happened the other day, too. I realized I keep opening up to you. I feel almost like we've been talking ever since we were kids. Of course we haven't. I wonder if it's because I'm like that other person you knew. Maybe that's just made me feel like I've known you for a lot longer than I have, but it must be a pain that I keep dragging you into these situations, huh? That's not true. But seriously, thank you, Takumi. Thanks for hearing me out. I feel better now. I'm gonna go talk to Moko. That'll be good. I still don't understand the connection between Nozomi and Karuda. For now, there's no way to figure it out. Contrary to what Nozomi seemed to think, the more we spoke, I was starting to accept her more and more as her own person, and I was starting to develop feelings for her that were different for those that I had for Karuda.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Yeah, there's a lot
You
of
never
like
know when the
gasping
invaders might
sound
attack,
effects.
so well then.
Huh?
That time already. I kept chatting with Nozomi a little longer, and now it's gotten late. I still don't know her connection to Karuda, but that should become clear on day 100. Until then, we just have to do our best and survive to the end. Strongly determined to make it out, I headed for bed. And that ended the 64th day at Last Defense Academy.
Up and Adam Troop! Get ready, prepare, be ready to.
Morning already. Guess I'll head to the cafeteria. That morning, standing in the center of the cafeteria was once again Moko. Question 2 of the history of pro wrestling. The next question is about the ultra cute angel idol pro wrestler Moko Majiro. It's about you. In her apocalyptic maiden of destruction era, Moko Majiro was known for one thing. That was the Phoenix/finisher of the forest. I almost buzzed in prematurely. Did you even know that, though? What was the name of Moko Majiro's finisher when she was in her chronic Hematrac Maniacs? Yeah, Hematuriac Maniacs heel era. If it's the heel era, you must have used deadly weapons, which means you beheaded your opponents with a chainsaw. That's full-blown homicide, yo! No, you stretched your opponents flat with a rolling pin, turned them into ramen, and ate them. Wrong. The correct answer is, I secretly ripped my opponent's costumes before the match, so they couldn't compete. That's just a petty crime. Wow, the CHM era really takes me back. I never thought it would come up in a question. You're literally in charge of the quiz, lady. Heel antics at Wrestle Kingdom were the stuff of legends. Like when all our members got arrested because of the explosives we smuggled in to blow up the venue. Rightfully so, that's a felony. The chronic Hematuriac Maniacs wanted to go beyond wrestling and make people think about the meaning of crime and law. That's so cool. I want to see them in a death match. As usual, everyone is having fun with Moko at the center telling stories, but just a bunch of boring normies. Every last one of them. Idiots. Rumi was her usual self as well. Looks like Nozomi hasn't broached the topic yet. Anyway, how you feeling, Moko? Back in prime condition yet? Know your role and shut your mouth. Boys are always like this. They get horned up to the max. Horned up? Thankfully, most of my muscle is back, but my makeup isn't going on right. It'll be a while until I'm back in full form. Does makeup matter in a sparring match? Lady Moko, you must consume meat. Do that, and any physical ailments will instantly be gone. I'm trying to avoid meat, watching my weight, you know? Really, you said meat was the perfect food before. Yeah, but now... Then it happened. Nozomi finally approached Moko. Can I have a word? Okay, I'll head there later. If you don't mind. Responding with an awkward smile, Nozomi quietly left the cafeteria. After that, we finished breakfast and individually went to our respective rooms. Looks like Nozomi finally arranged some time with Moko. I'm the one who encouraged them to talk, but I'm kind of curious. Maybe I'll take just a little peek. I don't know where they agreed to meet, but if it's the same place Nozomi and I met yesterday, it could be that classroom. I knew it had to be here. I'm not trying to eavesdrop, I'm just passing by. That's how I justified my actions to myself in my mind as I listened closely to the conversation on the other side of the door. I'm worried about you, Moko. Tell me what's going on. I told you, nothing's going on. Something's off. You said it yourself, didn't you? No matter how injured or unwell a wrestler is, they always have to get back in the ring. You said a true pro will stand in the ring and fight anyone at any time, and yet... I'm not in perfect shape. Must have lost some muscle. It happened again at breakfast this morning. You said whether you were cutting or bulking, you'd eat meat any time. Now you're avoiding it. It's just about the vibe in the moment. Are we done here? Wait, Moko. If there's something you can't tell everyone else, won't you at least tell me? I'm on your side no matter what. I just can't pretend nothing's happening.
Give it a rest.
I said it's nothing. Stop pretending to be my friend and prying into my business. You just decided you know everything about me and made all kinds of assumptions. You're really starting to piss me off. Moko? Are we done? I'm leaving. You really just want to know about the invaders, right? If they'd done something to me, you'd be happy because it'd mean getting more information. But they didn't do anything to me. I don't know anything about them. Not a thing, okay? There's nothing unusual about me at all. After coldly dismissing the question, Moko left the room. In a hurry, I temporarily went back to my room. The mood was pretty tense. I thought they'd be able to figure things out, but Moko's attitude took a serious turn. Maybe she's always been quick to fly off the handle and we didn't know. Anyways, I'm worried about Nozomi. I'm the one who advised her, after all. Maybe it's none of my business, but I think I'll check in on her. I rang the doorbell and could hear the bell ring on the other side shortly after the door opened. Takumi, I was worried. I wanted to ask how your talk went. Would you like to come in? Sure. I'm in Nozomi's room. I know it's just a temporary lodging. We basically all have the same rooms, but still, I can't help being conscious of the fact that it's her room. Moko hates me now. I talked to her. I tried to be direct. She got angry, furious. I've never seen her that way before. The problem might be that I was just being presumptuous. I might have been assuming that she was my friend. On that subject, I was curious about your conversation. I confess that I'd eavesdropped. I'm sorry, but I couldn't stop worrying. If you overheard, then you know what happened. I hurt Moko. I was so stubborn that I offended her. I understand why you had doubts, and I can't blame you for thinking that way. Also, looking at our situation, it's natural for even small doubts to get to you. I think I'm gonna apologize tomorrow. I don't know if she'll forgive me. I'm sure it'll be fine. She probably just lost her cool. She'll be her regular cheery self by tomorrow. I hope you're right. Sorry for worrying you. Here you are, encouraging me again. Thanks, Takumi. I said goodbye to a rather gloomy Nozomi and went back to my own room. Of course Nozomi is uneasy. It's unusual for Moko to get that angry. But seeing how vehemently she denied anything was wrong, it makes me wonder. It's possible she really is hiding something.
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the invaders might attack. Well then.
The whole Moko situation is still on my mind, but it's not something I can do anything about. I just have to hope they can patch it up. I lay down in my bed. It took more time than usual, but eventually I drifted off to sleep. Naked. I suddenly wake in the middle of the night. Just then I felt a strange presence. I sprang upright. It was standing in front of me again. That thing cloaked in the undying flames.
When did you get here?
It was trying to talk. What was it saying?
What are you doing here? Why didn't you attack me the other day? You're an invader, aren't you? Isn't attacking us your whole goal? What's your problem?
As I was voicing my confusion, suddenly, it turned its back on me and faced the door and vanished. It left without doing anything? But why? Is it going to the defense room? With that realization, I quickly scrambled out of bed. I need to chase it down. I have to stop it. I don't see the invader. I just have to hurry after it. Moko? Why are you here? You talk to me. What's up? What do you mean, what's up? What are you doing out so late? Forget that. Did you see anything? An invader covered in undying flames? Nope, can't say I did. I'm gonna mosey on. I don't feel so good. You should get some sleep soon, hun. Moko answered my question curtly and simply and walked away. Moko, what's the matter? There's no time. I have to hurry. What's that, says? I'm feeling so good. I'm in a hurry. I'll be going. Get some sleep soon. Moko muttered that in a lifeless tone and walked away again. What the hell's going on here? Moko? I feel a little under the weather. There's no time left. I don't think you're just under the weather. Something's wrong with your face. How dare you say that to a girl about her face? Boys are horrible. I need to go. I have to hurry. You get some sleep soon too, hun. She muttered this in an eerie voice and walked away. I need to get to the defense room fast. Did something happen to Moko? She wasn't her usual self. Anyways, we head into the defense room. Moko? Get some sleep soon. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. What the hell? Stay out of my way.
Stay out of my way! 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 Stay out of my way!
Moko turned her back to me and proceeded to the door of the defense room. Hold it right there. What are you trying to do? I put a hand on Moko's shoulder,
Stay
but
out of my way! Stay out of my way!
I couldn't move. I could only stand there, completely unable to comprehend the situation.
Moko!
But then... What's wrong? Nozomi, what are you doing here? I couldn't sleep. I heard noises, so I investigated. What's wrong, Moko? What happened?
Your fault! Stay out of my way! Out of my way!
With a monstrous shriek, Moko rushed towards Nozomi. Suddenly, the undying flames covering the door began to move on their own. They writhed and undulated like a living creature. Then they transformed into a ball of fire which launched itself at Moko. As if repelled by the ball of undying flames, Moko retreated into the hallway. Immediately after that, there was a crashing sound of glass breaking. Moko had flung herself out the window. Moko? Nozomi, wait! I hurried to stop her before she could chase after her friend. We can chase her after going to the war room. Do you understand what I'm saying? We should go after her in our class armor. We immediately headed for the war room.
Damn you! Stay out of my way!
Moko, are you alright? She looked hurt. I spotted a fire extinguisher on the floor by her feet. She must have used it to put out the flames that had consumed her. Nozomi, let's stop. Huh? Let's patch things up. Please, don't hurt me. Don't be cruel to me. We're supposed to be friends.
What the hell are you?
Me? I'm Moko Majiro, of course. I'm Moko Majiro. I'm Moko Majiro. I'm Moko Majiro. I'm Moko
Hi,
Majiro.
I'm Poppy.
I'm Moko
Hi,
Majiro.
I'm Poppy.
I'm Moko Majiro. 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 I'm Moko Majiro.
Moko, what's happening? Is someone controlling you? No, keep your distance. I don't know what she is now, but she's not our friend. She'll kill us. But what are we supposed to do? We have to fight. It looks like nobody else has noticed something's wrong. The alarm hasn't gone off. Right now, we're the only people who can defend the academy. Our only option is to fight alone. You mean
We just
fight,
have to go
Moko?
for it. I don't know what happened to her, but we need to stop her.
Come on out!
Those look like invaders sprouting out of Moko's body. What the heck's going on?
She must be possessed by an invader. I bet she'll go back to normal if we defeat her.
Yeah. Good to go. Here we go. This should do it. Ready when you are. Here. All right. Let's do this. Take this. Got it. I've got this. There. All right. Say when.
I'm prepped and ready. Pulling the trigger.
Thanks. My turn. Good to go. Time to use it. Say when. Take that!
Takumi! Why?
Good to go. Here we go. There!
Ow! Knock it off!
Say when. Here!
Stop it! Why are you attacking me?
Let's do this. Take this!
That's a 3 count for me. Uh-oh.
Moko! Are you alright?
Nozomi? Nozomi!
Moko!
Get away! It's too dangerous!
I'm Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. No matter how many times I go down, I rise like a phoenix.
Stop! Please stop!
Damn it!
Takumi!
Huh? Sorry we're late.
Nozomi! Are you alright? What happened to Moko?
She's clearly discarded her humanity.
Lady Moko, have you made a deal with the devil?
No, that's not Moko.
It's not...
It's an invader wearing her skin. Must be a copy or imitation ability. An invader with powers like that probably switched places with her.
Switched places? When would they have done that?
Maybe sometime before she got back? It was never the real Moko.
That's a pretty natural assumption. The invader imitated her to infiltrate the academy.
But her memories and personality were just like the real Moko.
I don't know the specifics, but maybe it can copy the original's emotions and memories too.
That's cheating!
So you're telling me we've been buddy-buddy with a fake this whole time?
Looks like it, unfortunately.
No. Just when I thought she was finally back.
I think it was trying to exploit our feelings. That's why it pretended to be Moko.
How utterly despicable!
A nauseatingly diabolical tactic. I will slay this foul invader!
Why do you all hate me? I just want to be
What the?
Are those copies of us? I'm not a dork like that thing.
It's the absolute spitting image of your dorkery!
For the love of murder, even if it is a copy, it's pretty twisted that I have to kill myself.
Clones make things easy for the devs. Just copy and paste existing models.
Whatever they are, we have to do this. We have to take them down.
That's right. It's our only choice.
Are you going to be okay, Nozomi?
I guess not. I'm just an emotional wreck. But I can't complain. This battle is about protecting the hope of all mankind.
Nozomi, could you move out of the way? Please, I'm asking as a friend. Nozomi, 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 Nozomi.
I'm going to fight with everybody. I'll fight to defend what really matters.
Let's go.
Onward! Two arms! Nen! I leave the rest to you.
Here we go. Say when. This should do it. Here we go. Let's do this. Take this. Good to go. Here.
Why are you hitting me?
This doesn't look good.
I could barely move.
My turn. Here we go. Not bad. Say when. Time to use it. Let's do this. we go!
Don't attack me!
Say when! Yeah!
Ow!
Here we go! That's it!
Stop it!
I can still fight! I won't give in!
Let's do this! There!
Don't hurt me! I thought we were friends!
Good to go! Let's go!
Guess I'm so bad shape!
Me.
Here we go!
What the hell are...
I've got this! Take that!
My killer intuition was right. Copying is a commander-level ability.
It turned into a copy of Moko to deceive us and snuck in!
Demon! You will be slain!
I was so close.
Huh? It spoke.
What a major bummer. Tune in again next week. Looks like this is the end of the road for Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction.
It can fully copy someone's words, personality, even their memories.
It used that ability to trick us and covertly attack the defense room.
I thought it'd go off without a hitch. It's all Nozomi's fault.
My fault?
It's true. My ability allows me to copy language, personality, and memories. But that requires huge volumes of information. It takes time to create a perfect copy. And it was going to take even longer for an entirely different culture and language. Normally, I need at least 3 months, but I didn't have that kind of time. So I snuck in before I was done processing it all. If I could trick you all with my imperfect form, I could take advantage of that to attack your defense room. I was going to pretend to be unconscious, and then carry out the plan while everyone was otherwise occupied. But because Nozomi never left my side and constantly cared for me, I never got my chance. That's when I changed tactics. I abandoned all physical activity and concentrated on mental processing. Digesting all of that information went well, and I was able to stand before you all as your long-lost ally. But it looks like I was too careless and reached the limits of my ability. It got harder and harder to maintain my form. I had no choice but to rush to attack the defense room. But then Takumi found me. It all goes back to Nozomi. Everything would have gone fine if it wasn't for her. You scum! How dare you say that in Moko's voice!
I can't take it! I'm going to slay this monster myself!
Wait! It's capable of communication. We should try to extract some more information.
And it speaks our language quite fluently now, don't you think?
Must be Moko's influence. I feel a little emotion about saying goodbye to everyone.
Stop it. Stop screwing around! Get back our Moko! Where is she? Where's the real Moko?
Fine. I'll tell you. We're friends after all. The thing is, the real me was killed. There was no more use for me after I'd been copied.
Huh?
You...
Blackguard! Foul demon!
Wait, we should interrogate...
Sorry. I can't tell you any more than that. We are mortal enemies after all.
We could torture you into talking.
No. Once I disable my copying ability, I won't be able to speak this language anymore. I'm not giving you anything to go on. Not one single thing.
Wait a moment! Then at least...
The vestiges of Moko were melting away.
Hey! We were in the middle of talking. We've still got stuff to ask.
Listening, pussy?
Looks like that's it. Do we wait for it to recover? If it copies someone else, it might be able to talk again.
I very much doubt it would say anything truthful once it regained its speech.
I've had enough of talking. I will never forgive this monster!
Let's finish it off. That's all we really can do now.
Taking lives is all part of the game. It's an important way for the characters to grow.
Since it's Moko, I feel like I should be the one to do it. But I'm sorry. I'm not brave enough to do it myself. I'll let one of you take care of it. I'm really sorry.
Me? Sure thing. I'm brimming with power.
Ah.
Are you okay, Nozomi? I guess not. Well, that was a nasty turn of events. I never imagined an invader would turn into one of us. It had us completely fooled. Pretty messed up that the real Moko got killed on top of that. This truly is the work of the devil. Only pure evil could treat our comrade so poorly. I've had enough. I don't really give a rat's ass about the invaders' true nature anymore. Every last one of them must be killed. I'll slaughter them all in the name of the Suzuki family. Even if we knew what they were, there's no way we'd ever see eye to eye with them. So what do we do about the prisoner? We don't need intel on the invaders, so there's no reason for us to keep taking care of her. Revenge for Lady Moko. We'll have her head. Please wait. She has nothing to do with this. She totally does, though. She's an invader, just like the rest of them. She's not like them. She has a kind heart.
Piggy spent 6...
She wouldn't deceive anybody. You could see it in her eyes. If that was all it took to tell if somebody was lying or not, that fake Moko never would have fooled us. It'd be quite a bother if she somehow escaped her cage. Perhaps we should dispose of her now and get it over with. If this was a game with branching choices, this would be where we decide whether to kill her or live, but it seems like killing her is the only choice we got. We can't! Better to do it sooner rather than later. I'd be happy to do it myself. Right now? Yes, this very second. Wait, everyone, I know we're heated about what just happened, but we can't make important decisions in this state. We should save it for after we've had a chance to calm down. I am calm. Now let me kill her. Ida was right. We can't decide this right after a battle. Let's take it easy for the night and talk about it in the morning. I agree with Takumi. We should all be thinking clearly when we decide what happens to the prisoner. What's there to deliberate about? Don't you care that they killed Moko? Of course I do. I'm furious. I hate the invaders, but I feel like it's wrong to let pure emotion dictate our actions. I can't get my thoughts together in all this chaos. I just need time to think. And if we talk again and decide killing her is the way to go, then that's what we'll do, if that's what it takes to protect humanity. Alright then, let's call it for the day. I'm exhausted, and I'm sure everyone else is too. We're probably just going to come to the same conclusion tomorrow. For now, let's go back to our rooms and take some time to recover. It was almost morning, so we'd agreed to meet in the cafeteria the next day. For that moment, we went our separate ways and got much-needed rest. Back in my room, I lay on my bed with eyes wide open. My whole body was exhausted from battle. My mind was still so amped that I didn't feel sleepy at all. Whenever I closed my eyes, I'd remembered how Moko had looked at the end. It had only been an invader masquerading as her, not the real one, but the fact remained that we'd lost one of our own. That reality weighed heavily on me, preventing me from really relaxing. Time crawled as I fell in and out of a shallow sleep. Day 66. Along came the next day when we had all agreed to discuss the prisoner's fate. It's almost time to meet up. I wasn't entirely sure if I'd slept or not. Regardless, it was time to go to the cafeteria. In the cafeteria, there were clear traces of remaining exhaustion. Just like me, it seemed they had not been able to sleep. What happened to Moko must be weighing on them. It seems we're still waiting on Ima, Kako, and Shoma. They're still not here. Did they oversleep? It ain't good manners to show up late. You're talking about manners? Is that cool for a delinquent? For the love of murder, I'll wake them up. I wanted to test out the new torture technique I came up with. You mixed up your cover story and your ulterior motive. We can't let this guy go. It was then that I heard footsteps. This is bad. Something really bad has happened. What's the matter, Shoma? What happened? She's gone! The prisoner's gone without a trace! What? She escaped? That's not possible. There's no way she could get out on her own. But she's not there anymore. She disappeared somewhere. Did she get spirited away? For now, let's check the courtyard. We'll talk afterwards. Right, let's hurry. We immediately rushed to the courtyard. You want to know why I'm still here? I'm going. I'll be there after I finish my snack. Where is the courtyard? She's gone. It's true. She should be right in the cage, but the prisoner isn't anywhere to be found. She vanished. What's going on? There's something on the ground in front of the cage. The padlock. It was pried and broken. Does that mean she broke it when she escaped? But the gap between the bars is too narrow. She couldn't have stuck her arm through from the other side. In other words, it's not possible to break from the inside. It must have been broken from outside, and that means someone broke the lock from the outside and released the prisoner. Shoma, you have the key for the cage, right? Yeah, I always walk around with it in my underwear so I won't lose it. In your underwear? Couldn't you lose it somewhere in there too? That means you did this, Shoma. You opened up the lock and let her go. No, I didn't. This is all because you got so obsessed with her. You felt bad and you set her free. You thought we were going to kill her, so you let her escape. Come on, Shoma. Tell us the truth. I'd be lying if I said that I hadn't thought about that. But I wouldn't betray you guys. You're a liar. You betrayed everyone. And more importantly, you betrayed me. You're gonna kill us all, then live happily ever after with your little prisoner. I don't think it was Shoma. I agree. Take a look at the lock. It's broken. If Shoma set the prisoner free, he'd have no need to break it. Right, he could have just unlocked it with a key. I guess you're right. What if he broke it to cover its tracks, since just using the key would give away that it was him? Yugamu's right. That's entirely feasible too. I'm telling you I didn't do it. If you want, I'll hang myself to be cleared of these false charges. Shoma, calm down. That won't solve anything. Couldn't the prisoner have broken the lock from inside? I don't think so. The bars are too narrow to put an arm through. And the cage disables Himo Anima. I don't think she'd have the physical strength to break it. Does that mean one of us set her free? Deception. Which one is the traitor? I'll slay them with my holy Jumanji sword. He's the traitor. No, her. Calm down. There's a chance it wasn't one of us, but someone else entirely. The Undying Flames invader I mentioned earlier. Before we fought Moko's copy, it visited me again. It didn't attack, it just disappeared. I went after it, but right after that I found Moko in a horrible state. I haven't seen it since, but it's possible that it's the one that let the prisoner go. In that case, the Undying Flames invader appearing actually helped us. What do you mean? If that invader hadn't shown up when it did, you wouldn't have realized the truth, and you wouldn't have seen Moko's copy trying to attack the defense room. That's true. Now that you mentioned it, it was thanks to the invader that I noticed Moko acting strange. So maybe it was trying to tell me about her. No, there's just no way. At any rate, I'm suspicious of the invader. It's most likely that it set her free. But you're the only one that ever saw it, right, Takumi? How do we know it really even exists? Are you calling me a liar? That's not true. More importantly, shouldn't we be looking for our escaped prisoner? The roomie's right. Maybe we can still catch her. Actually, isn't it possible she could still be hiding somewhere in the academy? And she may be headed for the defense room. I'm going there right now. I'll go too. If anything happens, we'll call for the rest of you. What are the twins doing anyway? Are they still asleep? I'll go wake them up. I have the perfect prank to do it with. The rest of us should split up and search. Understood. I will slay the fugitive when I find her. Please, no slaying! Just capture her again! Everyone ran off in search of the missing prisoner. I guess I better go look too, but where should I start? You cannot go beyond the wall of fire without a fire extinguisher, and I can't imagine the prisoner figuring that out. But just in case, let me go look. The lock of the cage, it's broken. Alrighty, I think this is a good place for me to pause. Thanks so much for watching, and we will catch you in the next one. Probably in like half an hour-ish or so.